Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I'm Ellen Futter, President of the American Museum of Natural History, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the museum as we unveil this exciting and groundbreaking exhibition showcasing a truly magnificent natural gemstone, the Okavango Blue Diamond from Botswana, described inside the gallery as a rhapsody in blue. Nearly flawless and more than 20 carats, the Akkavango Blue Diamond will be on view here in our Roberto and Allison Mignone halls of gems and minerals, which opened their gorgeous new form earlier this year and are very much a part of our great city's recovery from the pandemic. Our great thanks go to the Government of Botswana for its essential partnership in facilitating this exhibition. We are honored to have with us today the Deputy Head of the Mission of the Embassy of Botswana, Ms. May Peitu, here also with her colleagues, and we are also so appreciative of the partnership of the Okavango Diamond Company, which discovered and holds this truly unique specimen. We are delighted to welcome Managing Director, Mr. Meister Meister, and his colleagues. You'll be hearing more from our Botswanan partners in just a moment, along with Museum Curator on Earth and Planetary Sciences and Curator of the Mignone Halls of Gems and Minerals, George Harlow. This is the first time that this extremely rare, positively stunning, and massive diamond will be on view to the general public. We are delighted to provide this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to New Yorkers, visitors to New York, gem and jewelry aficionados, and anyone needing a little or a lot of uplift, beauty, and wonder right now, which I think actually is all of us. So it's a great time to come to the museum, to see everything we have to offer, and to marvel at the dazzling Okavango Blue. The Okavango Blue will have pride of place at the center of our Melissa and Keith Meister Gallery, a space within these Mignone halls expressly dedicated to the presentation of rare specimens and rotating exhibits. The exhibition also highlights a range of natural diamonds from Botswana, describes the properties of diamonds, and discusses Botswana's exceptional natural resources and ethical mining practices. We hope that New Yorkers and many of our visitors to the city from across the country and now, starting this week, from around the world will enjoy seeing this extremely rare and magnificent specimen and will be reminded of the extraordinary beauty and brilliance of our great planet Earth. We also think this special once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to view the Okavango Blue will be another symbol of New York's rebounding and reemerging with even more wonder and joy. So, with warm thanks to our partners and colleagues from Botswana, it is my pleasure now to introduce Botswana's Deputy Head of Mission, Ms. May Peitu, and I invite you to come to the podium. Thank you.
Thanks. I haven't heard my name pronounced so well in a long time in New York. Museum President, distinguished guests, members of the press, we're gathered here today to witness one of the world's extremely rare precious gemstone. We call it the Okavango Diamond Blue. It's actually named after one of the world's most pristine wilderness destination, Okavango Delta, in northwestern Botswana, which I believe most of you are quite familiar with. This rare jewel is part of a presentation of ethically sourced natural diamonds from Botswana. The exhibition will be opening for the first time tomorrow for the public. On behalf of the Government of Botswana and on behalf of Ambassador Mugaila, who couldn't join us today because he's on official travel in Botswana, so I get the honor and the pleasure, I would really like to thank the American Museum of Natural History for making this exhibition a reality and ensuring that New York and the world gets to experience this majesty and beauty of some of Botswana's beautiful and remarkable natural diamonds. As a country, Botswana aspires to stimulate economic growth and sustainable development through value addition and a beneficiation of our natural resources. We're very committed to raising awareness of the diamond value chain, as well as other key sectors such as ecotourism, which encourage the promotion and protection of our fauna and flora in our precious land of Botswana. Just a brief history of where we come from and our development trajectory. In 1966, when we attained independence, we were one of the world's poorest nations with a per capita of approximately $80. $80. After the discovery of diamonds, the country has transformed itself into a middle-income economy. Diamonds have made this possible and have guaranteed that we are able to ensure economic stability and investments in education, healthcare, infrastructure development, and wildlife protections, for just not now, but really for generations to come. Much of Botswana's success is attributed to a lot of things, but really key is accountable leadership, good governance, prudent natural resource management, and ethical mining of mineral resources, which you just talked about, which Botswana is really renowned for. Botswana is a founding member of the Kimberley Process, which is a multilateral trade regime committed to eliminating conflict diamonds from the global supply chain. As I speak today, the government of Botswana is bidding to host the Kimberley Process Secretariat in Gaborone. We want to urge all our global partners to support our bid, and we look forward to working with all of you to tell the good stories of natural diamonds and their value. With those few remarks, I really want to thank you again for hosting us today and for making this possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your wonderful remarks. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce the Managing Director of the Okavango Diamond Company, Mr. Meister Masare, and we would love to have your comments as well. Thank you.
Madam President, our representative from our mission in Washington, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and members of the media, good morning. It has been a long journey, and things have a way of working out. There was an element that we were delaying, but I think that delay was worth it, because now we are opening and at a stage where people can move. Imagine had we done it 6 months earlier, our government would not have allowed us to travel to America, and possibly America would have not allowed us into America. So in that way, that delay possibly was a blessing in disguise. This morning, we will get to bear witness for the first time of the showing or the viewing of the rare, exceptional diamond of the 21st century that is called the Okavango Blue. This is the first time a diamond of this kind has ever been discovered in the books of Botswana. The discovery, the Gemological Institute of America, which we normally refer to as GIA, has graded this natural striking color of the type 2B, fancy deep blue diamond, with a VVS1 clarity. I appreciate you do not know those terminology, but it will be clarified as we go along. Very, very, Charles S. significant. But we will, our technical team will be available to answer all the questions and the technical issues around the diamond. The remarkable rare 20.46 carat of unmodified oval blue cut sits in the very top brackets of all-time historic blue diamond discovery. The rare found was uncovered in the earth of the world's largest open-pit mine called Orapa Mine as a 41.11 carat rough diamond. To find a diamond of this size and shape with this color is very rare in the heart of Botswana. Blue diamonds are are rarely mined, and in fact, in the world, and are fewer than 0.02% of mined diamonds are blue. So the blue diamond itself is rare, but to find one of this size it's unheard of. So this is what makes it special. It's not just another diamond. The Okavango Blue demands representation and national pride of the Botswana diamond good story. We always say in Botswana, diamonds are for good, and this Okavango Blue is just one illustration of such. The story that it shares its wealth for the benefit and all the people of Botswana. In the words of the former president of Botswana, Festus Mogae, I quote, "For our people, every diamond purchase represents food on the table, better living condition, better health care, safe drinking water, more roads to connect our remote communities, and much more." End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, it is through the visionary leadership of the Botswana founders that a 100% state-owned rough diamond marketing company was created in the form of Okavango Diamond Company. Since our inception in 2012, we have quickly emerged as one of the leading global suppliers of responsibly sourced natural diamonds. We are the largest supplier of naturally rough diamonds exclusively of Botswana origin, and are in the top 10 of the largest diamond trading companies in the world. We operate an open, transparent, and competitive sale process that ensures that we achieve best value for our products, which is ultimately Botswana's assets. We provide customers from around the world with access to the full range of Botswana naturally sourced rough diamonds, as we will witness here when the gallery opens tomorrow. You will see a sample of some of the diamonds that we have to show besides the Okavango Blue. What this simply means is that our existence serves to facilitate the government and the Republic of Botswana to continue to invest wisely in the education, health, clean water, and other needs of the nation. And so our company holds a critical role and a critical position in terms of supporting government with the necessary revenue to continue developing the country. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to be brief. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It was very informative and enlightening. It's my pleasure now to introduce the museum's curator of the Mignone Halls of Gems and Minerals, Dr. George Harlow.
Well, thank you for all being here. So I'm the one who first heard about the opportunity to get the Okavango Blue, and I can assure you that it's extraordinarily exciting to be able to show a large blue diamond, because the public, as well as the trade, really loves blue diamonds. And we know we have a competitor down the street in Washington that is known for its big blue diamond. That, in fact, is the most well-known object in the entire Smithsonian institutions. So if it works for them, it's got to work for us. And so we've been working for some time now to try and bring the Okavango Blue to be seen by the public, by diamond people. One of the big questions is, well, we know it's a large blue diamond. What's the color? What does it really look like? Pictures do not do any gem justice. So you have to see it with your own eyes. And so I assure you, we're going to get a lot of visitors in the trade who want to see this beautiful stone. So I have a history with diamonds and did an exhibition some time ago on it. So I have an appreciation for them both as luxury objects, as objects of desire, but also the importance they tell us about our earth and the processes that go on inside it. And so it is appropriate that we exhibit it now, because it's only in the past few years we've got to understand the significance of blue diamonds. So we've been told they're very rare, and indeed they are. And they owe their color to a very strange characteristic, which is they contain very small amounts of the element boron, but they have more boron than nitrogen. Nitrogen is more abundant than boron. Nitrogen's in the atmosphere for the most part. And most diamonds come out yellowish looking because they contain some nitrogen. Boron doesn't exist down in the deep interior of the earth as a rule. So how is it that boron gets into these diamonds to make them blue? And it's only been learned in the last 3 or 4 years that these diamonds form extremely deep within the earth, below the transition zone, which is 670 kilometers down. And it's been found by people studying diamonds, basically researchers like myself, finding that they have inclusions of very dense minerals that would only be able to be found down at those depths, as well as little pieces of metal, not in this particular stone, but in other blue diamonds, that indicate a process involving methane and water and hydrogen that permit both the formation of diamond and the uptake of boron. So where did the boron come from if there's really no boron down deep? Well, it has to go along with our dynamic planet, which has plate tectonics. So the ocean floor gets its boron from the oceans, and what happens is the ocean floor gets subducted deep into, and we didn't know that it could get subducted below the transition zone for a long time. And now this is another piece of evidence to support our interpretation of how the planet works, and that boron gets taken deep into the mantle and turned in very rare cases, into these blue diamonds. So the science of diamonds is one reason why diamond research is robust. It's one of the great areas of research and collaboration between industry and science. And so, whereas we don't really talk about that in the exhibition, we talk more about the nature of diamonds in general. We show all the examples that the ODC is loaning to us to show people what diamonds look like and how wonderful the diamonds are from Botswana. But we also have this blue diamond as an example of understanding our planet. And that to me is spectacular. So really that's, I think, good enough for me. I hope it's good enough for you.
Thank you, George. More than good enough. I just want to thank everybody for coming and to say again how rewarding this partnership and this collaboration with all of you in Botswana is. What a great privilege it is for us to display your magnificent diamond. And we look forward to having the public enjoy it and to share with one another the stories of that enjoyment and the public's learning. So thank you very, very much. And to everyone, a good morning and enjoy the diamond.